Just like how 1 dozen means we have 12 items, the mole is also a quantity which describes a specific amount. 1 mole is equal to 602 hexillion particles. While a dozen donuts would barely make it to your knee from the ground, a mole of donuts would make it from the earth to the moon and back 30 trillion times. The mole is therefore used to determine small particles such as atoms or molecules, because a mole of these can easily fit in our beakers. We won't always write 602 hexillion in full. We will convert it to standard form by moving the decimal place to right behind the 6. Because the decimal place was moved 23 times to the left, we would write this as 6 times 10 to the 23. This tells us that 1 mole contains 6 times 10 to the 23 particles. If we had 215 oranges and wanted to know how many dozens we had, we would simply divide by 12. 12 goes into 215 17.9 times, which means we have 17.9 dozens. If I said we had 215 bananas, nothing changes. Doesn't matter if we're talking about oranges, bananas, or apples. 12 goes into 215 17.9 times. Similar calculation is done to determine how many moles we have if there are 3 times 10 to the 27 oxygen molecules. We would see how many times 6 times 10 to the 23 can go into 3 times 10 to the 27. If we had 3 times 10 to the 27 sulfur molecules, the number of moles would be the same. Doesn't matter what particle or what item it is, 1 mole will always contain 6 times 10 to the 23 particles. Now what if we had 4.5 dozen apples? To find out how many apples we have, we would multiply 4.5 times 12. A similar thing would be done to find out how many hydrogen molecules we have. If we have 0.12 moles, we would multiply 0.12 by 6 times 10 to the 23 to find out how many molecules we actually have.